Hey, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. My piece here that I just think is so fantastic, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. I'm starting to shoot glue into it. It's come out right here to see if I can get it to keep from crumbling, but it's breaking down. It's really interesting. It's if it just collapses, I'm going to glue it back together. So it'll be good. And I want to show you something. I've been working here. Oh, here we go. There's one piece over here that doesn't have the insulation on it. That window right there, that's got this film. It's a film. It's on the other side. It's got an aluminum film, and so I put that on my windows to keep the light out. And I put them up all over there. And put them in the studio. And nobody cares about me. Nobody cares. None of my subscribers care about me. You only care about yourselves, you stingy gut faces. But what are you going to do? Having some stingy gut faces as my subscribers is better than not having any at all. So let me show you what happened so that you can give me some sympathy. Here's the stuff. This is the stuff right here. A buddy of mine gave me this stuff. It's very good. Right there are the windows that I was getting ready to cover. Here is my washer and my dryer. And so I had to get up there to do that. The ladder wouldn't work. So I put the ladder here and tried to adhere the ladder to here to give it some stability. And it didn't work. And I came crashing down. I came crashing down like an instantaneous crash. See that? That's all busted up now. And there's only one president I couldn't find. It's all broken. I put it back together. That's, I think the 6th president. John Quincy Adams, I think. So that's the John Quincy Adams plate. So I put it back together. That broke. And I had 2 other pieces that broke. And this right here, the ladder came down and crashed right here on my, what do you call it? My dryer. Crash. So I could have killed myself. And I live out here by myself. And when you live by yourself, if you crash like that, and you can't get up and you can't go to the phone, you can't do anything, you can lay here for 3-4 days before you finally die, or whatever. But that doesn't matter to you, does it? You don't care. You probably wanted to see me die, didn't you? Oh, we should have died, then we'd be making a video. We have to watch your stupid video. And there's the things I put in the other studio that you can see the light passing through it. Okay, so that's what that is. So that's what I'm doing. So I am in the process of putting all that stuff up. When I crashed, I said, you know what, forget it. Pat is going to be coming over to help me in a couple of weeks, and we'll do it together so I don't completely screw up myself. And these are the 3 windows over here I covered. And then we have all of these in between this thing here. And then I've got the bathroom windows to do, and then that should be it. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful not to get hurt. I know that you're rooting for my crashingness. I wish you would have had a little more crashingness. This way we could get a video from the hospital. No! You're supposed to have empathy and sympathy and love for me, the wonderful and modest Hello Rodney. So anyway, that's what's going on. Oh man, I was doing some stuff today. I had this bags of stuff, and I put it on my. I didn't want it to be having be floating in the air, so I took it and put it on this table I've got outside, and I turned my back and released it, and the freaking table, the thing flipped off and just came down and crashed and spilled all over the place. But I was going to take you out there and show you that, but I already cleaned up the mess. I swept it up and got most of it back, but it's stuff that happens to me. It's the stuff that happens to me. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? I wonder if that's what that is. I wonder if... No, that's some different stuff. That's a different material. It's almost got the same kind of vibe. It doesn't totally keep out the light, although that's different material. Then this right here, I'm going to take this off and cover up those windows. I might do that later today. Not sure. Not sure what I'm going to do. But you can see how the light is in there, and then you come over here where the sun's still pouring in. This is really heating up this area. Really heating it up. But it's really helped cool it down quite a bit. It got into a heat spell there, and so it's not as bad as it was. What's the temperature? 70. I think it says 79. I can't see without my freaking glasses. Can you imagine? You can't see that freaking thing without your glasses. Oh, I got my glasses on my neck. What am I doing this for? 79, yeah. I have my glasses on my neck and I wasn't even using them like that. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. See if we got anything else. I'm going to open the door and see if it's like a blast furnace. It's a hot freaking wind. Pretty toasty wind. This thing right here, I got at a garage sale. It's great. My hose screwed up and I was looking for a hose. So I went to a garage sale and I found this hose. There's a lizard. It's like lizard heaven this year. I think there's about 20,000 freaking lizards around here. What are you doing, buddy? Come here. So anyway, I got this hose, giant hose. This hose, the way it works, is the hose is attached to that cylinder, and then there goes another one. I think that's a different one. And so now you have to have a hose that goes from there, that goes into here. And my hose already blew up. My hose blew up. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to do that, how to get that back. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about my troubles, my sorrows. Nobody cares about my sorrow. No, they don't care about my sorrow. And I got me some. This means work, but it means good work. This right here. Check out this paint job on these. Look at that. Post hole diggers, blue and yellow. There's another lizard right there. It's freaking lizard heaven here. This right here is paper clay. I need to put some water in there. Keep it hydrated. I guess it's not really that necessary right now. Freaking dogs barking. I hate dogs. Ever tell you that? Actually, I kind of like dogs. I should probably get a dog. I'd probably be happier. I'd probably be a happier person if I had a dog. Like a Doberman Pinscher. That right there, I got some good clay. I got a whole bucket of that clay that came out of that hole. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. This right here came from the south. See that fly right there? I was looking at that fly. I was over at Scott's. He had this plant. It was a plant that's from where's that plant did he say it was from? I think he said it was from, I can't remember, from somewhere else, but it gets what is it when bees pollinate? It's pollinated by flies. And he said he actually saw a fly on that plant. So it's kind of cool. I didn't know that flies pollinated things. I really didn't know that. There is the table. At the freaking table right here. See? it tipped over, and there was a sack of stuff, and it flipped over there and crashed. And there's the residue of it, that white material. It's a cyanide base. No, it isn't, you big losers. I knew somebody was going to call the cops. Oh, he's got a cyanide base stuff that he spilled all over the place. Wait. That is clay from New Zealand. Because you know me, I'm a common man. I'm common. I'm like an old shoe. I'm so common. But when it comes to things like that, I'm very sophisticated because I only buy the finest. New Zealand porcelain. It's from New Zealand. Came all the way over here on a boat to New Zealand, and again came by truck. And then I took it by car. New Zealand porcelain. It's not your regular crappy porcelain. It's from New Zealand. It's supposed to be the purest, whitest porcelain on earth or some shit like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I got. Because I'm going to do some experiments. I love doing experiments. That piece that's in there that's crumbling, that's an experiment, but man, I love that piece. It is such a great piece. Oh, look, I come in here in the house. It is much cooler in here. But you can't see anything. This piece right here, I love that piece. It's an awesome, awesome piece. But it's breaking apart, and I like it that it's breaking apart. It's just breaking apart. Looks like it's starting to lean, you know. So I wouldn't doubt if it doesn't hit some tipping point, it just falls over and crashes and breaks and everything else. But if it does that, what I'm doing is I'm shooting glue into it to try to keep it from doing that. I don't want glue to be showing on this red part because it'll take away the beauty of what's there, because it'll be a streak. See that streak right there? That streak right there is from the firing. It's not from trying to fix it. I don't want any fix-it drips on this thing. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. This is how I dealt with the keeping the sun out before. That's a sheet. Yeah, that works good. Look at that. It's a nighttime scene. That's a nighttime scene too. Look at that. It's night because it's got a night sky. Well, anyway, what are you going to do? If you got to the end of this wonderful video, such a magnificent piece. Oh! I already told you about that. The Bikes of Wrath. It's good. It was really too much when I was watching the movie. And the movie started and my face is taking up the whole thing because they were using the clips from my YouTube videos. It was great. For the first minute of the movie, I was just talking about it. And then at the end of the movie, I was closing. Basically, they were using my videos and my talking about the Bikes of Wrath to close the video, to close the movie. So it was great. They also won. They won an award. They won some award they won for the Viewer's Choice Award or something like that. I don't know what it was, but they did win an award. So that was cool. So now my grandchildren will have a movie where they can go back and look at Grandpa. Ooh, look at Grandpa. What are you going to do? Okay. From the land of the crumbling thing. The beauty is absolutely remarkable on this thing. I love it. It's just absolutely fantastic piece. I love this piece. It's great. I'm Hella Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.